I was baptized as a baby, which was a good start. I went to church all my life, but I did not get anything out of it. Church was so cold. I was searching for more, but I did not know how to find it. My husband left me 3 months after our son was born. I had nowhere to live. I went into severe depression. I could not eat or sleep. I was down to 90 pounds. I took medication for my depression, and amazingly, through all of that, I still believed in God. I would ask for signs, and he would give them to me. I remember one time being on my knees praying, Lord, I need to know you are there. At that point, a piece of furniture that had never moved fell over with a crash. For 12 years, I was looking for a church. I tried all kinds of churches, including a temple. I don't even know what kind of temple it was, but I was willing to try anything. I was looking for a family, looking for God. I wanted to be in a Bible study. I wanted to find people who had faith so it would rub off on me. And after 12 years, I just gave up looking. I was hanging out at bars. I didn't drink, but loved karaoke. I had boyfriends. We lived together. I went from job to job. I was still battling depression. I got married again, had another child. I married him for love, but I suspect he have married me for his green card. 4.5 years ago, I moved into an apartment across the street. The first 3 years, the apartment I faced was away from the church. About 1.5 years ago, I moved into another new apartment in the same building that faced the Bloomingdale Church, and I would sit on the balcony and say, I need to go over and see what it's all about. The night before I came to the first service, I watched 2 movies that inspired me to come to church, and I looked at so many times from the apartment balcony. And when I walked into the lobby, Bill Calvin walked up to me and greeted me. This gave me a warm feeling about the church. I sat back and I cried through the whole service. I kept coming to church, and I asked how could I become a member, and Pastor Bill said, Ann, I have just a thing for you, and he invited me to the Newcomers for Space luncheon. It was at that luncheon that I heard about Alpha and signed up that day. When I first came to the Alpha, I was hesitant and scared. I was afraid they would look at me and say, you need to leave, you have too many sins. But I kept coming and came to realize we are all sinners and no one is perfect. I found that I fit into the Alpha group. In fact, I did not want to leave at 8:30 p.m., so I would stay afterwards and talk to people. I did not want to go home. I wanted to be around people from this church. I was especially drawn to my table leader, Jamie Rosenwinkel. We had a lot in common and hit it off. She was the one who taught me we are not all perfect. The combination of coming to church and attending Alpha brought me to the place where I was praying for God to forgive me my sins, and I believe that he has forgiven me. This has changed my life. One of the ways I believe it, I used to gossip at work, and now either I don't gossip or I catch myself gossiping and walk away before I get in too deep. Another change is now I read the story and the Bible with my daughter, and she loves it, and so do I. So I'm here today. I'm being baptized in order to publicly declare my faith in Jesus Christ. Thank you.